Oh, hi. I was just enjoying a drink from my Jar Jar Binks Star Wars cup. Send your hate mail to SeanCarlton0@gmail.com. Anyway, this is my review of Wrestle Kingdom 5 from the Tokyo Dome. About 20,000 people, just under, showed up for this, which is alright. No, it's actually not good. Anyway, I'm going to skip over the undercard. I did watch it. It just wasn't anything to speak of. The first match was a three-way for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. The champions, Giant Bernard and Carl Anderson versus Muscle Orchestra, which are two juiced-up guys who are only over because they have muscle. And Beer Money, which is obviously Robert Roode and James Storm from TNA. This match is very fun. For a fun match, you got to give it fun numbers. 69 for this one. Hey, ladies. Okay, you probably don't watch this anymore. Sorry. Our second match was Road to Fantasticamania. Jushin Thunder Liger and Mexican veteran Hector Garza versus Dorado and La Sombra, who's very good for a lucha guy. A fun match, no rating really. Not as good as the first match, obviously, but still, it's alright. Very short. And then we had Deep Sleep to Lose. Hiroshi Tenzan versus Takashi Izukuza. I don't know, he's got a strange name, even for Japan. He's basically this mad scientist slash Mr. Fuji looking guy. The beard. I don't know, he's a great heel. It's a great heel versus face match. Before the match, Takashi ripped off the commentator's shirt and tried to kill him. So you get a good idea of how nuts this guy is. The match went everywhere. It was very different from almost all Japanese matches, so it's worth checking out for that. Then we had Rob Van Dam versus Toru Yano. Nothing too much to speak of here. It was a hardcore match. It was more Tommy Dreamer than Rob Van Dam, which is kind of sad. It was alright. Some fans will like it. I'm not saying it sucks. I'm just saying it's not for me. No score. Then we had No Justice, No Life. Yuji Nagata versus Minoru Suzuki. A lot of history, a lot of heat. Stiffness. Oh my. These guys are so stiff. Oh, if they weren't so tough, they'd probably been in the hospital that night. But I doubt either one of them would go. It'd be like conceding defeat or something. Watch this match of the night so far. 80%, which is like 4 stars, maybe more. The next match was the match most indie internet American fans would be into. IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, Prince Devitt versus Kota Ibushi from DDT, Kenny Omega's partner, Golden Lovers. Very fast, very high impact. Not too predictable. Very fun. 79%. It's just 4 stars, but just under. Either way, it's worth watching. Then we had, I have to check because I'm not sure where I'm at. Oh, Battle Combustion won New Japan versus Noah. It was Okada and Hiroki Goto versus Takashi Sugiura, the GHC Heavyweight Champion, and Yoshihiro Takayama, the guy with the fucked up face who was tough as hell. Yeah, this was really bad, but it was because of Okada. He should go to Florida or retire or just stay the hell away from me. I never want to see him wrestle again. I don't want to see goofy looking attire either. The other guys tried to save it. They did alright when they were in the ring by themselves with each other instead of Okada. Anyway, the 8th match was, this is the match most people think is the match of the night, the TNA Heavyweight title, which means a little more than a trash bag title. Or less, depending on what you think. Anyway, Jeff Hardy versus Testsuya Naito I feel bad for Naito. Hardy, I think he might have been on something. At one point, he just does this and drops on the guy with no weight to pin him. He botches really basic stuff. He moved like he put on 20 years. Jeff Hardy's terrible. -5 stars. Sorry, Naito. Not your fault. Then we had Battle Combustions 2. Nakamura Shinsuke Nakamura versus Go Shiozaki. Very good match for a short match. I think these guys have a 5-star match in them. I'm just not sure if they can pull it off in New Japan. Maybe in Noah? I'm not sure. They almost did it in New Japan, so I guess. Anyway, this one's 76%. Craziness. Not like their other matches, but still good. Yeah. So 10 is The Absolute Exhaust. Again, these weird Japanese titles for matches. Either overly dramatic or what the hell does that mean? Anyway, they're entertaining. We had The Absolute Exhaust was Togi Mackabe versus Masato Tanaka, who everyone knows from ECW probably. Tanaka's a much better wrestler than he was back then. Doesn't take the unnecessary chair shots every match, and he's actually slim. Good match. A lot of hate in this one. It was the one with the most build of any match. It was based kind of around Mackabe getting brainbustered through a table by Tanaka and injured. They play on that a lot. Match run a little overkill, but it was good. It was really good, 75%, the least. Then we had our main event. It was the big fight wheel. Huge match. Too bad Jeremy Borash was on the show because he almost friggin' ruined the start. It was the champion Satoshi Kojima versus the hungry challenger Hiroshi Tanahashi, and it was a rematch from the G1 Climax final. Very good stuff here. Just everything a main event should be. I have to give this 89%. You have to watch it. The lariats were so brutal. I haven't seen lariats like that in a long time. Yeah, it's great stuff. I just gotta say, TNA should have fucked off and not been on the show, and Hardy's performance was so bad, I bet the relationship is now severed. Oh, fuck Jeremy Borash, and Apollo 55 versus Golden Lovers 3 is gonna be the shit. Okay, now I'm gonna have a couple of suggestions. Go see 2 movies that came out at the end of 2010. True Grit, the remake, and The Fighter, which is my movie of the year. Okay, you guys have a good time, and I'll try not to move around too much next time because I'm hyper right now. Alright, later.